Haryana to provide free education for classes 9 to 12 and 8 new medical colleges. Telangana government to decide on schools in a couple of days, says CM K. Chandrasekhar Rao. IIM Rohtak introduces 5-year integrated LLB. Madhya Pradesh Board Exam 2021 revised timetable released. Over 42,000 government schools lack drinking water supply, 15,000 have no toilets, says Minister. DU's uneasy tryst with the 4-year undergraduate program. Haryana government brings new sports university bill. Aviral Pandey from Sunbeam Lehtara wins Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana Fellowship. Gujarat schools shut in 8 metropolitan cities due to rising COVID-19 cases. IIT Madras announces merit cum means scholarship for BSc programming and data science students. Rajasthan approves allowances for students in classes 1 to 12. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Sanya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: during the presentation of the budget after the COVID hit financial year, the government of Haryana has announced the plans of imparting education for free for students of classes 9 to 12 in the state to motivate more students to graduate from school. For the fiscal year of 2021 to 22, the budget announced by the Haryana government mainly focused on health, agriculture and infrastructure to recover from the losses incurred due to the COVID-19 pandemic last year. The government, while presenting the budget, stated that free education will be provided to students of classes 9 to 12 studying in government schools in Haryana. It was also announced that funds have been allocated to build 8 new medical colleges in the state. The Telangana government is making efforts to check COVID-19 and would decide in another 2 or 3 days on schools, as a large number of virus cases have been reported in a few educational institutions in the state. Making a statement in the assembly on Wednesday, Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao said that the COVID-19 cases started showing a rise again, though it was thought to be coming to an end. The virus was spreading in neighbouring Maharashtra, he said, adding that though a second wave has not occurred in the country, but the spread is gaining momentum now. All efforts were being made by the State Health Department to check the spread of the virus, and the State Chief Secretary was also alerted, he said. We are concerned as it is being reported in schools here and there. It is a matter of concern for us when it occurs in hostels, as they are all children and staying together, he said. The Indian Institute of Management has announced a 5-year integrated program in law focusing on in-depth knowledge of business management with details of law and governance. According to IIM, the program will create an opportunity for the students to pursue global legal education through a curriculum and pedagogy that best reflects the study of international law, comparative law, foreign law and domestic law. Students will also undergo courses in the domain of business management, international affairs, humanities, public policy and foreign languages, it added. Also, they will get an internship opportunity. Dheeraj Sharma, Director IIM Rohtak, said, IIM Rohtak is the first and only IIM in the country to have introduced such an innovative program that will focus on integrating management and legal education. The program will result in excellent learning outcomes for participants of this BBA plus LLB program that will make them astute lawyers with business management expertise. Madhya Pradesh Board of Secondary Education announced the revised timetable for the final examination of classes 10 and 12 on Thursday. The Class 10 exam has been rescheduled to be held from April 30th to May 19th, while the Class 12 exam from May 1st to May 21st. MP BSc Public Relation Officer S.K. Chaurasia said after the revised timetable of Class 10, Mathematics exam, which was scheduled to be held on May 15th, will be held on May 19th. The result of the Class 10 and 12 will be announced in the first week of July. Over 42,000 government schools across the country do not have drinking water facilities, while more than 15,000 schools have no toilets, Union Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank said on Thursday. He quoted the statistics from Unified District Information System of Education, that is UDISE, in response to a written question in the Rajya Sabha. States and UTs have been repeatedly advised to ensure that all the schools, including those under the non-government sector in their jurisdiction, should have provision for separate toilets for boys and girls and safe and adequate drinking water facilities for all children, the minister added. Delhi University recently announced its intention to reintroduce the 4-year undergraduate courses from the upcoming academic session 2021-22 as a part of the National Education Policy 2020. Even as the modalities of the proposed program are yet to be finalized, teachers and students have raised questions over its return 8 years after it had become one of the most controversial education reforms undertaken by DU. The university had in 2013 introduced the 4-year undergraduate program amid much fanfare as a pet project of then Vice Chancellor Dinesh Singh under the United Progressive Alliance government. The idea behind it was to switch to a higher education format that was in tune with the global higher education structure and promote interdisciplinary learning and research at the undergraduate level. Aviral Pandey, a student of Sunbeam School Lehertara, won the Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana Fellowship. The KVPY is an ongoing national program of fellowship in basic sciences, initiated and funded by the Government of Science and Technology, Government of India. The Gujarat government has closed schools in 8 metropolitan cities in the state due to the rising number of COVID-19 cases. Offline or physical classes will not be taking place in Ahmedabad, Vadodara, Surat, Rajkot, Bhavnagar, Jamnagar, Gandhinagar and Junagadh. Online classes will be held for students in these cities. The other cities in Gujarat have no such restriction and parents can choose if they want their kids to study online or offline. Verizon India, an information technology-driven global capability center, is collaborating with the Indian Institute of Technology Madras, that is IIT Madras, to launch We Propel, which is We Provide Right Opportunity to Power Enabled Learning, a merit-cum-means scholarship program for meritorious students who are from economically disadvantaged backgrounds to pursue BSc in programming and data science. We Propel aims to support meritorious students whose annual family income is less than 1 lakh rupees. Through this scholarship program, select students will receive financial assistance for 4 academic terms. It aims to eliminate barriers of age, discipline, or geographic location and provide access to a world-class curriculum to aspirants in programming and data science. This will provide an opportunity for learners to pursue an undergraduate degree diploma from IIT Madras regardless of age, location or academic background. In addition, the scholarship will give preference to meritorious women students and students with disability. The Rajasthan Department of Education has introduced allowances for the students studying in classes 1 to 12 in state schools. There are separate schemes to give financial aid to the female school students. A total of 4 scholarships have been introduced at school level to help the economical weaker section and the differently abled students. A scholarship scheme named Reader Allowance will be started for students of classes 1 to 12 suffering from visual impairment. They will be given a monthly allowance of Rs 250 for 10 months. The amount will be sanctioned by July or April. The class 1 to 12 students with special needs will be given a travel allowance worth Rs 400 per month for a period of 6 months. This amount will be given for a period of 5 months from January to May. The girl students with special needs will be given a monthly stipend of Rs 200, applicable from July 2020 to April 2021. The teachers helping students with special needs will be given a monthly allowance of Rs 400 for a period of 6 months, applicable from January 18 to May. The Haryana government on Wednesday tabled a bill in the Assembly for setting up a state-of-the-art sports university. The Sports University of Haryana Bill 2021 was tabled in the Assembly after the government withdrew the previous Sports University Bill of Haryana 2019 following certain observations from the centre. The fresh bill, which will be taken up for discussion on Thursday, seeks to remove objections raised by the central government. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website www.theENN.com and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Sanya.